How's it going, everybody? It's Deep Sea Flea here with Sailing SV Ever After, trying to give this YouTube thing a crack and letting people know what's going on. And right now we're going to teach you how to clean your solar panels, which I did not know you really needed to do. And before I start any big project, I have to pop top. All right. That's better because it's flipping hot still. So when you're sailing through in the open ocean, or even if you're just anchored out near the ocean or wherever, it seems like you get salt crystalline on top of your solar panels. This presents a problem because it's acting essentially just as like shade, like putting a blanket over the top of them. My charging system hasn't been doing as well as before. We've been hanging out with these really nice, lovely couple from England, and they're on the SV Neva, N-E-V-A. And they're both charter captains. They get flown all over the world to sail people around, have a good time. And they gave me all kinds of suggestions. They did give me 2 or 3 diodes to put in, one-way diodes. So it lets the energy travel one way, but not come back through the other. Because if one part of the panel is shaded, it actually ends up sending power over there to that part that's shaded instead of to the batteries. So after I installed those, again, this morning I was asking her, I was like, well, you know, I'm really low on power. It doesn't seem to be charging as fast, because when I first installed them, it didn't take but just a few hours and it would be at 13.5, you know, really fast. And right now my low battery light is on, and it's right around 11.5. So we're trying to boost our power up. As you can see back here, the solar panels are flat position. I designed and TIG welded and created this whole system myself. I just didn't wire it. My good buddy F and Joe did that. But as far as the construction of the dinghy davit and the solar panel rack and everything, hours and hours of just sitting in the shop TIG welding it. But I did do something that I thought was pretty good. I see a lot of other panel racks that are flat. They don't do any kind of twisting and turning, so they can't really turn them into the sun when they want to. And a lot of people do have them like that, but a lot of people that have them right on top of their bimini and things like that, they can't twist and turn. Now I designed my rack that I can point them to the sun as long as I'm bow to the east, stern to the west, and vice versa. So let's check this out. All I got to do is flip it down and I'll be able to clean them. And what I'm cleaning them with is actually vinegar and water. Now I was told to use white vinegar. I only got apple cider vinegar, so we're just going to give that a try real quick, and I'll show you the design of my solar panel racks. I thought it was very important that I could be able to point them into the sun. As you can see, I can pretty much point them anywhere. Oh yeah. I believe this is something you should be doing every week. And while you're doing this, you can also inspect for any kind of strike damage. And if you just want to look at my rag, this was a perfectly white rag. It's totally trashed, very nasty. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up on the rail now and finish cleaning these things. This could be quite funny if I fall. So it seems to be no damage, no strike damage or anything like that to them. They look like they're in great shape. It should be. They're only about 6-7 months old. Now before I started cleaning, and again you can see how nasty they really are. I didn't realize you had to clean these so much. This is what the rag looked like before. This is it after. That's salt, dirt, bird poop, whatever. So you got to get that stuff off of there. Now I'm going to go ahead and tilt them back into the sun. It's just about almost directly overhead. There we go. And I have pins that I can put in them to keep from spinning in the wind. And these panels have already been through 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts down in Morehead City. And they stand pretty good. They do have a little bit of a flex to them, a little bit of shake, but you know, it's not so bad. I might have wanted to rinse them off with water, but I'll spray them off with water with the hose on the deck wash hose. The sun seems to be quite intense right now. It seems to be giving me a lot of heat bumps, and they seem to be super itchy, and I scratch them, and I start bleeding. It's just the sun is brutal. So I'm gonna have to start wearing these funky, weird fishing shirts. And yeah, I'm not really a great fisherman. I throw the line out there. If something gets on it, great. If it doesn't, whatever. But that's basically how we're gonna clean our solar panels from now on. And we're gonna try to do this once a week. Right now, we're gonna go downstairs and take a look at our actual charging unit. We have an MPPT charger unit Rover. I'm not sure if I can say the name or not on YouTube, but we'll go down here and take a look. A little dark downstairs, so sunglasses are not appropriate. So before I went out, I was at 11.4 on my charger. My battery voltage was 11.4. And let's just see what this did with this one little cleaning. 12 volts already. So that's not a bad deal right there. It's not a lot of effort going on there. It was pretty much just get out there and clean them. And it seems like it's something that you're going to need to do at least once a week to keep your charging system going. Well, that's really all I got to say, except for I love you kids. I'll be coming back through late October, early November, when it gets too cold to be up north in Maine. We leave Sunday, and hopefully we'll have an uneventful, nice, fun southerly ride north. South wind ride north, I mean. Again, we love all of you. Peace, and we'll see you soon on another episode.